I'm Louis.
And I'm Ben, and we're from Tropika Club Magazine. So today we're talking about like how to spot like a real from a fake TheOrdinary product. Yeah, so it's a very popular brand. Like all the
What does it do?
So they actually have a lot of different kind of products.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought one, but I never use it anymore.
Okay. When you stop?
I'm lazy. I just like
Oh
when I
dear.
sleep.
Good product also no use.
Yes, but like it's very popular because like it always works. So despite like the very simple packaging, we have some samples here. So it's like the very simple packaging, like there's no bright colors or anything, but it's very very popular. It's always very effective. Like so far, I don't really hear a lot of like bad reviews about the
Okay. But apparently, since because they are so popular, right, they're actually being distributed at quite prominent places in Orchard. Like example, the Ion, Paragon, and even Tangs Plaza.
Yeah, so they only have like authorized resellers in Singapore. So they have a list like officially if you get it from Zalora and Essentials.
Okay.
The spelling for Essential is ESCENTIALS. So those two are the official resellers. So this brand, they are also very careful with how they distribute. Yeah, so everything about them seems like they are they do their homework. So like they don't really have like a lot of big like celebrity campaigns. They don't really get like celebrities to endorse their products. They always like just trust their own research. They invest a lot in research, and then even their product, right, they don't have any fancy names. It's like it's just like the ingredients. Like for example, this one is the niacinamide and zinc solution.
Okay.
So like it's just like very straightforward. Like no BS. Like it is what it is. Yeah.
But is this a local made brand?
Oh, it's so they are under this company called Deciem DECEIM. So they are a Toronto based company.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so it's Canadian. Yeah. Yeah.
So is this only a physical shop or is like an online purchase as well?
Oh, so they also, like for example, Zalora, right? You can also purchase them online.
Okay.
Yeah, so I remember there's another website called Hush.sg. That one, my friend recommended one. Yeah, that one they also sell like quite a few of their products. Yeah, so online and offline shops also have.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually there's some info, right? So if you're ordering online, right, there's actually a delivery fee of a flat of $6.99. But if your orders are above $80, right, this fee actually will be waived.
Yeah.
So it's actually easier to get these products rather than go all the way to town just to get this.
Yeah, and then you can, it's like a trusted reseller yeah. So anyways, that's why you should always stick to buying the real product. Like like Shopee, right, you can always find like very good deals, like what $7 and like $5 for one bottle only. But
Something is wrong somewhere.
yeah, so so when it comes to this kind of thing, right, like the ingredients that you put on your face, right, you have to be very careful.
Yes.
Like at best, it won't have any effects, like you still look fine, but you also waste that $5. But at worst, like you don't want your skin to like have any irritation or inflammation or like cause any like a really bad breakouts or acne once you buy like a fake product from the TheOrdinary. Yeah, so they have like a lot of like a little details that you should take note of.
Okay.
From everything from their packaging to like the consistency of the fluids and everything. So they are a very careful company. So like as simple as they are, they actually pay a lot of attention to sort of like make sure that you're getting the real product. Yeah.
So actually when you order these products, actually how do we actually differentiate between the real and the fake?
Oh, okay. So it's a lot of different things. So it's like on the one part there are some basic facts that you can always rely on, but there are other parts where you really need to know what the product they're getting on. Because like another like warning is that like if you get from like unapproved vendors, right, sometimes you also don't know how they store it. Like for example, certain products may need a certain like storage functions.
Yep.
Yeah, and then like for example the bottles that they use, like for example some products they need to be like in a UV protected bottle. And then they could just be a brown bottle and you never know.
Yes.
Yeah. So we can start with like the packaging. So usually, right, the print is always very simple and clear cut. Yeah, so they don't really put a lot of like fancy colors most of the time. And then the print quality should be, high level. You don't see like pixelated like text on
How
the
is high level print?
but you can tell like like sometimes when you zoom in the picture in your phone it's like pixelated, right? Yeah,
okay.
sometimes the printer they just anyhow print, right, and then they can pass it off,
Yep.
right? And then also they will also have like this metallic band thing. So it's supposed to be metallic, so you can see a bit of the reflection, and then when you touch it, also like the whole label, right? It has this very smooth matte kind of feeling most of the time. You know, sometimes the paper they can use it can be just any kind of paper, right? Yeah. So
But how about the cap? Is there any way to differentiate between the real one and the fake?
Yes, so very good eye, very good eye. So like the cap, right? There's this small little gap, like on the between the pipette and the So for this kind of like eye drop, glass dropper bottle, right? So they have this really small gap. Okay. Yeah, so that's how they differentiate lah. Yeah.
Oh my god, the details.
Yeah. So I think maybe I'm just guessing. I'm not saying this. Like, so it's like air. It's a way to let the air in. So when you press, right? Yeah. So and then the cap, right, should be soft also. Yeah.
How about the color wise? If it come with another color.
Oh, then you probably don't use it because usually they stick with like very simple branding. Okay. So the colors is usually just white, black, gray. So if you see like blue color or brown color or other kind of color, right, it means that like they're probably using something else. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And another thing also is like they don't really use a lot of fragrance in the products. Like a lot of bigger brands, some other brands, right? Yeah, they like to put fragrance in the product so you smell good and then you feel good, right? But for them, right, they only stick to like the ingredients that will actually work. Yeah, so they have like sometimes it can be like those salty kind of smell. So, but then it also depends, like which product you're getting from. Yeah.
Okay, but how about the tube? Is there any coloring to it?
Usually the tube is also like, very simple, very clear. So you can see like, the solution that you bought. Yeah. So like, for example, this one is like a very viscous kind of liquid. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, the tube also usually they don't put color. Like it's like clear glass. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then now we get into like the ingredients, sort of like the nitty-gritty of it, not the ingredients, like the nitty-gritty to it, right? So like each product, they got their own like different kind of colors and different kind of consistency. Yep. So for example, if you are getting this serum from TheOrdinary, for example, it can come in a lot of different colors. So I think it will help if you know what you're getting. So on our website, we'll shout out. So like the article that inspired this video, also we have like a very comprehensive list of all the different kinds of like ingredients that they use, right? And also like how the consistency of it should be. Like we listed all that along with like all the authorized resellers from like all different countries. So for example, like the high spreadability fluid primer, right? It should have like a clear, runny, colorless fluid. Okay. Yeah, so that's one kind. But another kind where it's like the 22% vitamin C suspension with the 2% hyaluronic acid spears, right? So it's a white grainy cream because the green comes from the hyaluronic acid spears. And then, it has a sticky texture when you apply it.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, what are the benefits of such ingredients?
All
Other
of them
than moisturize and will give you subtle feeling.
Yeah. So like all of them I can't tell you because like they have so many products, right? And then they have like all the different kind of products. Like there are some there's for the peeling one. There's one of that like their best seller products. Okay. Yeah, so peeling one, and then then it helps you like sort of clear all the acne scars. Okay. There are some that can like make a pore smaller. Some just hydrate. So all of the different kinds also like. But you picked up something that's very interesting also. So because they really focus on like the ingredients, right? So when you apply it, right, you can feel the warm kind of sensation for certain kinds of products. Okay. Yeah, so for example, their bestseller, right, the 30% AHA and 2% BHA peeling solution, right? So that one's the peels off acne scar one. So that one, it's a bit stronger than most of their other products.
Do you have the biting feeling?
Yeah, it's just a bit. It's like something like you accidentally put a bit of like warm water on your face, those kind. Like yeah. So, but there's also this feeling of like the ingredients reacting to your skin. Okay. Yeah, so there are some, the feeling can be stronger, but for example, the peeling solution that I mentioned, it can be also quite strong until you feel the burn. Yeah. So that's when you know that you're getting the wrong product. But not too much. Don't you like put acid on your face and your face burning, then you like, you
but I think before you get all these products, you need to do a research on what skin type are you.
Yeah.
Before you proceed to get these kind of different various products. Because for me personally, I used an XXX brand last time. It was so strong. it felt biting. Right? I feel so tight on my whole face.
Oh.
Then after a while, I'm like, I don't think that product suits me anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to like trial and error some of the products. You cannot always just stick to one and you feel that maybe that's the right one just because of other people talking about it or the advertisement looks very good and all. Yeah, because different people have different skin types and different benefit and recovery methods for them.
Yeah, so again, like, their range of products is so wide, right? And then but one good thing also is the way they just put the ingredients on the labeling and their marketing, right? So you already know what you're getting.
Yep.
All you need to do is just the extra bit of homework where you need to know what kind of effects that you're looking for your skin, or what kind of product that you need for your skin.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, going back to spotting the real from the fake. So they have all these kind of products, right? So sometimes the consistency is also different, and also even the colors can be different. So just now we also took up a more clear solution, right? Yeah. So it can be something that's a bit more clearer. It's a bit those kind of water.
This color is the resveratrol series.
Yeah. So it can come in brown. For example, the peeling solution that I mentioned, right? It's like a dark red kind of viscous kind of liquid. And then, when it comes to the ingredients, right? So since they use genuine ingredients, right? They don't really use a lot of for example, those kind of dye just to make their colors look good. Okay. So for the peeling solution, right? Yes, it comes in a dark red viscous kind of liquid. Okay. But when you put on it, right, it shouldn't feel like you are painting your skin. You know what I mean? So it feels your skin will turn a bit pink or maybe a bit red because the ingredients are working on your skin. Yep. But it's not when you can wash off the kind of the dye. Yeah, so they don't use coloring.
Okay. Yeah, because I believe after you put on your skin, right, it should absorb after a while.
Yeah. So it's not color. Not food coloring, coloring.
Face paint.
Yeah, face. Yeah. So if you notice that, please wash it off. You can just put some on your hair or something.
Something is wrong. Oh, Halloween is around the corner.
Oh no, this feels like a very permanent costume. Yeah, you can save money.
Yeah.
just buy a wrong the fake ordinary product. Yeah. So
how about the packaging wise?
Because
I believe they don't just come just like that. Right?
Yeah. So the box also for me personally, I can sort of have this instinct whether it's a fake or not because I got buy before, right? So the box, it's this very velvety kind of feeling. So it's kind of the label also. Mm-hmm. So it's I think my bet is that they want to create this all-round experience. So the moment you hold the box, you know that it's the ordinary product. So it has this very soft and velvety kind of touch to it as well. Something like matte, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then also they also have a batch number at the bottom of the bottles. Yeah, so that one you can match with the box. So the batch number different. Check with your reseller. Right. Yeah. So and then, but it depends on. For example, you go Korea, right? Okay. In the after times when COVID is all gone, we came safely travel again. They if you go Korea and buy, for example, the ordinary product, right, the real one. Sometimes they may print it on for example, the labeling itself and written on the bottle. It can be under the bottle.
Yeah, there's really some Korean.
Yeah. So So our producer actually bought it from Korea one. So yeah. So in different countries they print it differently. So it helps to know.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you, for example, go to an authorized reseller, that's already half the battle won because you don't need to worry that it's you go to Takashimaya, you buy the Coach bag there, you can be a bit safe. Yeah. You can feel a bit safer that you are buying the real thing.
Yeah, I think because sometimes you just can't save money on such things.
Yeah. It's for example, just now we mentioned, right, Shopee give you $5. If it's 10 sale, then maybe. Yeah,
I do come across such skincare products that's actually very cheap, less than $10. Mm-hmm. I did try, I'm just so curious, it's just $7. Why not, right? Yeah, it came in a very small packaging. Mm-hmm. It's those tester kits.
Yeah.
So I'm maybe 1-2 times it's done.
Oh.
Imagine 1-2 times is $7 is very expensive.
Yeah.
Might as well just get a whole bottle, right?
Yeah. So always when it comes to discount, I doubt they will discount so much
Yes.
also lah. Yeah. So always stick to like the same like the authorized resellers lah. Yeah. And then also their bottles again, like just know that like for example certain products they need to be protected from UV. You also need to take note of that. So we again like their website, they are pretty comprehensive. Yeah. And then so where you can get like the real ordinary products, right? You can like get it from like just now we mentioned Essentials, Zalora,
Hush.sg provides that as well.
Yeah.
Then the physical store can be found at Ion, Paragon, and things.
Yeah, so that's the essential store. So there's also this other retailer that I also found is called SkinX. So they have this little shop in Amoy Street as well. Yeah. So here's to like getting your skincare done, glow up. Even if it's like there's 2 months left a year, no better time.
Yep.
Yeah, better late than never. I think I'm probably gonna need to like start a party before I sleep again.
Hope this episode helped you with defining which one is the real one and the fake one.
Yeah, so again, you can head to Tropika Club Magazine and just like find the article. We will link it on our description so you can take a look. We also go through like a bit of like how the packaging should look like as well in the article. Yeah. And
so don't like and subscribe as well.
Yeah, so thanks for watching this episode. See you next time. Bye.